Alright, if you've ever practiced Meyer has a handwork section, and you're like, this is really cool, but then he never discusses it throughout the rest. So this is kind of my handwork section that allows you to practice it in drill form. And this is what we call kind of a feeder drill format. So, Christiana comes over here. Okay. Now, for, okay. This is just to build attributes for blocking and such. So, the first thing she's going to do is the same stab she's just been doing. She steps off this way, boom, and she steps off this way. Okay? Now, when she steps off and stabs me, I'm just going to go straight at it, and I'm going to jam it here and grip it what we call standard grip, which means your thumb is toward their hand. You want to get it as close here. Now, notice my arm is completely straight. Why do we not want it bent? Because that's going to step. Right? So, I step off with her. Boom. Okay? She backhands. Boom. Okay? Does that make sense? When you block, you want to block with the middle of the hand. You ever done barbell training? Right where you rest the bar here. You get too far this way, you'll jam your wrist. You get too much on your thumb, you'll jam there. You kind of want to go straight at it like that. Okay. Some people joke and call it kind of the Vader choke. Right. Okay. Right there, and then boom. Does that make sense? So I'm stepping with her. She steps this way, I step with this way and block her energy with my energy. This way, boom. Does that make sense? Because then from there we would get into grappling techniques. Okay, that should be pretty simple. Grab your partner, 6 and switch, and you just pass the knife between them. As he steps that way, you step with him. Up, there you go. There you go. Now step back. Now as he steps that way, you step with him. Yeah. There you go. Good. That's easy, right? Yeah. No, that's inverted. Straight up though. Yeah, we're going to do that one in a second. Other way. Step into it. Yeah. Good. Yeah, same side. Same side block, same side block. No. I mean, you can't do it. Now, you want to say something? Watch me real fast? Yes. Okay. You go slow and do this. All right. Let's see what you do. Do it again? Did you see that come back? My body moved toward the weapon without something guarding me. Okay? So now, go. Hand moves first. Okay? Because you want this defense there as you move into it versus, see, I might catch him here, and then he just drops his weight and I don't. Make sense? Yep. Great. Thank you. Make sure your hand moves first, not the body.
You're fine, that's how. Yeah.
And this will be a repeat pattern. Okay? So, Daniel feeds me here, I just cross. Now, why would I do that? Simple, we would do locks to the outside. Okay? Now, is it optimal that I don't have a weapon? No, but lots of the situations, especially at either the beginning or at the end of dagger sections, have self-defense scenarios where it's like, oh, he's grabbed your collar. Oh, he's come out of nowhere. Oh, you're at a dinner table. What do I do, right? It's like, well, shit. Okay? So, the idea is we're just building these attributes. We're in a scramble. Boom. I lost my weapon. There. Weapons out. Slap it out.
Uh-oh.
That's why I bought these classes. Yeah, nice.
She enjoyed that a little too much.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to cross. We're going to cross. Now when we cross, I want you to step into it. Okay? Because from here, this is where we would start using things like arm bars. Make sense? Take the dagger out. Whoop. All right. Wait.
Are we doing anything other than just a cross?
For right now, just this. We're going to add those next things later. Okay. We'll make it fun. All right. Get in there. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so you stab. Okay. So I will go here. Okay. Good. And you see I'm crossing you up? There you go. Yeah, you can feel like that. It's like a train wreck, right? Okay, your turn. So right foot, right hand. There you go. Step into it. Step on my foot. Step on my foot. Yeah. See how you have my foot now? Yeah. Yeah. Do that again.
That's the thing to do when you either fight differently or fight less time. To me, it's sitting on the couch.
Good, now I'm going to alternate. One, good, two. Step into it deeper. That's it.
How foot first should the attack be?
Well, foot first.
Yeah, because like,
It should be hand just slightly ahead of the foot.
oh, hands ahead of
Yeah, yeah. You want the weapon moving out first because as you step, as my hand moves, I know it knows I'm doing something. I can adjust my step.
And you don't want to give away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stab you.
Yep.
yeah. Pretty much closer to the where I can sleep. Yeah.
So in the midst of wrapping, checking here to widen just a little bit more in play. It's kind of dangling here.
Yeah.
As if you'll notice,
Feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like I'm here. I can do eye shrine.
So now, we're going to do just a very simple thing. Okay? He's going to step in and attack me. I'm going to use either arm, right? If he attacks me, just attack me here. Boom, I go here, or I can use this one, right? The simple thing is, I am just going to, whatever side I step him on, I'm just going to then take the arm and twist it to the other side. Okay? Okay? Go ahead. So, if I catch it on this, I'm going to go that way. Notice the foot stepping here, right? All I have to do is shove him. He falls down. Good break fall. I didn't know he could break fall. I'm glad I picked you, Steve. Okay, so if he comes in and I jam him up here, I'm just going to twist it to this side. Okay? Someone has been a ragdoll before. Yeah, that's hard.
No wrong answer. Wrong answer.
Yep. Just turn me out. Yep. Yep. Good, good, good. And just turn me. Yeah, that primary catch. Yeah, because that's the controlling the weapon. Yeah. Same side now. There you go. So, yep. So from there, if you were to step that way, you'd pull me toward the cliff now. Sure, it was 50. And then grab it. Take it. Hold it that way. Yep. Yeah, so you step and you grab, redirect it, grab, turn it. Okay. We go backhand, same side grab. There you go. Bring it this way. Grab it. Yep.
Now, one thing you can also do is whenever you find yourself in a sense of from this angle,
Here. Backhand.
stab this
Yeah.
way. Backhand, there we go. So
Same side.
same time around, see this.
Yep.
My grip. You just step in and roll.
Yep.
If I'm here,
And then that way, you feel yourself kind of bounce out with something. Keep the contact there and just
backhand.
and even still, like if they're here,
I mean,
and if they're really resistant,
Okay. Advocating experimenting with these because it just needs to be playful. The German word sparring actually means to play. We didn't start simulating combat until more of a recent thing because we have modern medicine, right? If Daniel accidentally stabbed me in the eye, I have a good chance of going to the hospital and getting my eye repaired versus possibly losing my eye, possibly losing my life because I got a concussion from a sword somewhere we were playing. He clipped me too hard, cracked me open, I died, right? So, whenever our ancestors would do stuff like this, they would play. So they kind of go lighter, move through drills. Russian wrestlers are so good because they don't go past 25, 30% whenever they're doing sparring, right? When they're doing drills, they'll go 100% bang, bang, bang to get conditioning. But whenever they're actually going, they're just moving for position and that kind of thing, okay? So take any of these, boom, boom, these are getting boring. Let's just amp it up a little bit. Here's a throw. Here's a throw. Let's incorporate another throw. Whatever it is, spice it up. Okay? So, next one, pretty simple. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to use you again. Okay. So,
Favorite.
this is standard grip. Okay? This is inverted grip. Okay? If thumb is facing down, it's inverted. Notice my hand is inverted. So as he stabs, there you go. I'm going to catch like this, okay? I will either grip him here, okay? Notice how I have a grip. or I'll grip him over like that. Does everyone see that? You all see that? If he stabs this side, I'm going to do the same side with this hand. So he backhands, I'm going to go here, and I'm either going to grip over and fully grip him, or just keep him firm around that. Or I'm going to go like this. Now, when you do these, you want to keep a relatively firm grip on this. I know you're going to open it up just a little bit so your wrist isn't getting torqued out, but that's kind of the point. It's like, oh, see, I made him take a step. Oh, I made him eat his own dagger, right? So, he's going to step in, I step with him, I step to the outside, and there. Does that make sense? This is called a wrench, okay? Right, just bring him out, okay? For right now, I can just catch, boom, okay? He goes this side, catch. This is also where you keep that kind of firm pressure, like you're still pushing at the strike. Yeah, there you go. Good. So I'm going to feed you. So as I go here, I just don't. Yeah, see that pushing against you? You have to brace a little bit. You got to activate your abs a little bit. Okay. So you're not just going to do this because that's never going to work. You have to keep good pressure. I'm just trying to gently try to tag him in the chest so he has to adapt. Does it make sense? Okay. When I go on this side, boom, just like that. Make sense? Notice I'm not just kind of deadpanning it. Okay. I'm just going to keep pushing just a little bit. He stops. I feed him the next one. Make sense? We good? Any questions? Okay. Yes.
How straight should we try to catch the elbow? How far out?
Your elbow is going to be slightly bent. My arms don't fully go straight, so I can't say lock them straight out. It'll be slightly bent like that. Okay. Obtuse, but not straight. Okay. All right. Cool. Grab your partner. Let's go. Catch up by the wrist. Just like that. Just like that. Now, whenever you... Okay, go. This is how much you're doing. Feel the difference?
Yeah.
I want you to kind of take them off.
Push them.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, you want to move me offline. Because now my momentum is going out that way. There you go. Good.
Just going.
Good. Good. Good job. Okay, great. Any questions about that one? You have the two grips, thumb, not thumb. The not thumb one will make more sense whenever you do the wrench. But any questions? Okay, now, fitting with the theme. You come here. Daniel, think fast. Yep. Okay, so he came at me here. I caught him on this side. Whenever you catch them, just don't catch them, but you should also kind of move them to the side like that. Notice how his posture starts to get broken, right? And then we would come in for throws. Make sense? Always in dagger fight. Dagger fighting equals wrestling, okay? Would you like to throw somebody when they're standing straight up like this? Or would you like to throw them when their head is down like this? Which do they have more power? Obviously, they have less power this side versus up top, right? So, anything I can do to throw him off balance, right? Here, I start to move it. Here, I start to move it, right? Now I'm going for the dagger, because now he's wrestling for that, right? Okay. So, fitting with the theme, when he stabbed earlier, I did this side, then I did this side, I did this side, now I'm going to do this side, okay? This one is going to be harder. This one you're typically going to rotate it to where the dagger comes along your forearm. So as he comes here, right, I'm going to go like that, okay? He should do this, okay? If I step out this way, arm comes up like I'm saluting, okay? And I turn it. If he backhands me that way, right, I can go like this, okay? This one's going to be harrowing, the backhand, because this angle you're not used to dealing with very often, right? So make sure your arm is out like this, right? If you've done karate, it should look like that, right? So as he comes here, I straighten my arm, and I turn it, right? There's where I strike him in the throat, there's where I step behind it. Okay? So, he feeds this side, I step out here, okay? And feeds this side, here. I can also step back, okay? Notice if he's here, right? Same arm lock, right? So, play with this, go slow, because the crossing is not as natural as the same side, okay? It's more of a desperation. If he has grabbed my arm, I'm in bad bill, no, go ahead and feed me over here. It's like, no crap, all right? Now we're in a struggle for the dagger. Now we just play this game again. Go for it. We literally will play this as a game. He'll get it that way, crap, and I have to take it. He takes it, and we just play. Okay? We'll do that one later. Okay, so with your partner now, feed, cross arm. Okay, so he's step here. I can step here. I can step here. Doesn't matter. My arm.
That's right. That same side one. Yeah. So you came here. That's fine.
Go ahead and step over here. I step with it.
So the key is with all this, is that the weapon goes from a place of power where you're still struggling. We move it.
Because yeah, I would step behind. Like that. Here, switch out. Okay, good. Okay, so feel my energy first. So you stab. So you want to step with you. You're driving me down. Now, that's the same stuff. Now, go ahead and do it. I shoot my right hand up.
So,
Yeah.
get this one right.
Yeah. Now you're ready to do that. Right hand's going to shoot across, left foot's going to step. Left foot step, right hand's shooting across. Yep.
Back and forth.
That's it. Okay, so this next part's going to be pretty easy. Okay, as he steps in and stabs, I'm going to step out with my same foot. Okay, where the heck are you stepping? Keep close. Try to touch the target. Okay. There you go. Good. All right, do it again. So as he goes here, I step out, and I'm going to just pass it toward the middle. Okay. Now this is going to be where all the fun throws are going to come from. Okay. So also, if I had my knife. He comes at me, right? Boom. It's over. Oh, I missed. Now, that's cute. Let's keep going, right? God, it looks cute. Good God. Okay, so from here, he stabs, I just step. Ooh. Then he's going to back in. Back in. Boom. Outside, outside. Okay? So he comes here. Boom. He comes here. Try to touch your target. That way you're not just kind of freezing it out here. Okay? There you go. Good. Now some of these we would lead them right into the groin, which if you like Wallerstein, is great. Okay? So here, now this would go here. Boom, that's into the groin. Boom, that's into that. Does that make sense? Okay. Outside, outside. You can step back a little bit for this one because it makes it easier. So as he steps at me, I just kind of step back and I feed it toward the middle. He steps again, I just step back and pass it. Right? The idea is I'm just getting the weapon out of the way, clear the line to attack. Does that make sense? Okay. If you get good at it, whenever he comes, right, we'll throw it a little bit. See, there it opens up the next part. Okay? So, do it again. So I go here, I would come in, and we can go into the next part. Okay? So, pass, pass. Okay? Do 6 and switch. Right. Step outside. Boom. Boom.
Yeah, you're tucking this.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Now you're clear.
Yeah, it changes the wrong foot.
Yep. See the wrong foot hit. Right. Which you may be doing. For that one? Right here. So when it gets here, right? If I step, I'm still in the line, right? I'm going to rotate here. Okay. Back. No. Touch me. Touch me. Now do it again. Yep. Without that outside. Yeah. So that way, no matter what, his backhand's going to miss me. I'm just adding it. This way. Makes sense.
You can also turn out that foot.
Okay, so right here. One, because it's harder to get on the outside behind it after it's gotten started. So this one is going to be a lot easier. Okay. So, as she stabs, the first one is we kind of turn out here. It's kind of a way of just ditching it, right? This one, go ahead and do that one again. I'm going to step in, okay? I'm going to go to the inside and then bring it over, okay? She backhands, I'm going to go to the inside. I can jam a lot easier on this one. Ready? So boom, okay? I can catch it like the standard grip, okay? And then I just pass it in, okay? Or I can just hook over it as she comes. Boom, here, backhands, and eventually it should start looking like this, just flow. So she's going to flow a figure 8 or cross stabs. It should start looking like that. Okay, that's when you get smooth at these drills, because that way you're just boom, 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 getting your reps.